Now, while we have a great system for capturing water here, other parts of Arizona do not, such as one community outside Scottsdale. Rio Verde Foothills used to get its water from Scottsdale, but the city has its own shortage concerns and is no longer supplying Rio Verde with water. ABC's Lionel Mosey has more on what residents there are doing.
This morning, residents in Arizona's Rio Verde Foothills getting creative.
I'm happy I have a pool because every time it rains, at least I can siphon that.
Finding ways to save and reuse water as the community sees an unprecedented drought.
We use it mostly for showering, for, washing clothes, the bathrooms.
On January 1st, the nearby city of Scottsdale banned private companies from buying water at fill stations and transporting it outside of the city, leaving nearly 1,000 people in Rio Verde, an unincorporated suburb, without the water source they've relied on. Scottsdale blames what it calls Rio Verde's unlimited and unregulated growth, saying in part, Scottsdale has warned and advised that it is not responsible for Rio Verde for many years, especially given the requirements of the city's mandated drought plan. And while residents can buy water elsewhere, it'll cost them. Some companies now raising the price from 5 cents per gallon to nearly double that amount.
Huge increase in time it takes to deliver the water to the customers out here, the manpower it takes, just the wear and tear.
Circle of Blue, which investigates water scarcity, warns a worst-case scenario for Arizona could make Phoenix one of the most uninhabitable places in the world by 2060. Residents statewide have been stepping up, some avoiding raking leaves up to keep the ground wet and using garden pavers to direct water into their plants and trees,
so that the water trickles down and gets to the roots.
Others opting for toilets with sinks above them and taking showers outside and collecting the runoff.
Water conservation is vital. We live in the middle of the desert.
The city of Tucson is even paying residents to take water conservation classes. Meantime, back in Rio Verde, the community has filed a preliminary injunction against Scottsdale over its water cutoff. Scottsdale says it's confident it's on the right side of the law. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.